I'm Chad.
I'm Dad. No, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be Dad first.
Oh yeah, you're Dad.
I'm Dad.
I'm Chad. And this is our channel. We've gotten pretty good ways. We've been working on this airplane for, I don't know, 10 days now. And it's coming along pretty good. There's a few things that have been a pain in the butt, but we just stop and read about it, get it figured out, ask questions. Rans is pretty good about answering questions, getting parts that you need. We needed a magnetometer mount for the G3X that goes in the back of the plane, and since we're putting a G3X in, and they didn't know that, it didn't come with the plane, but there's a spot to put it, and we need it before we close out the tail cone fuselage. I'm trying to think what else. The mating of the cage to the fuselage has been time consuming because there's a lot of steps to do it right, a lot of stiffeners, a lot of bracing. You have to, once you're done, you have to blow it apart. You have to blow it apart a couple of times before you actually rivet it together. You have to prime it because aluminum and steel don't mix. They end up corroding. You didn't know that. Yeah, it's been kind of hard to get my dad to work on this thing without me. I figured he'd want to go up there and work on it, and I gave him a key, but he calls me and says, "Where you at? You ready to work on the? You ready to work on the airplane?" And so that's been a little frustrating. I was hoping he would get a few things done without me because he's retired and I'm not. He does work. I say he works. He goes up and runs a train for Grapevine Vintage Railroad, kind of PRN when they need him. They'll call him up and ask him if he wants to work, and usually he does. Just something to do to get out of the house, but he's got cancer, so second time. And you guys probably don't know that, but I'm telling you now, he takes an immunotherapy drug, and he changed his diet and exercises. He has a trainer, and he's probably stronger than me, and he's 27 years my senior. I'm sure he can still whoop my butt if he wanted to, but he's done really great. I mean, you know, you hear cancer and you think the worst, but you know, he's done good. I know he doesn't feel good a lot of times. I can tell it whenever we're working together and he gets short, and he has a lot of grimaces and, you know, sighs and stuff, and but I know he doesn't feel good. So when he says he's ready to quit, you know, I'm like, okay. And then sometimes he'll leave and I'll just keep going on it. You know, I want him to know that, because then he'll want to stay, and I know he doesn't feel good. And we end up getting in a little argument or two because he, like I said, he doesn't feel good. So I get it. But yeah, so he's battling cancer for a second time. He beat it once, had it in August of 2000. I'll never forget that. And I'm the one that had to break it to him, and man, that was tough. But he beat it. It was breast cancer. It's really rare in men. And I guess about a year and a half ago, let's see, my grandma turned 93 in February of 18, and we were at her party, and I think right after that, you know, he wasn't feeling good, so we went to the doctor. They ran some tests and decided that he had, it's a sort of leukemia. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I'll find out and let you guys know. But I mean, his checkups have been great. Doctor's really impressed. But like I said, he changed his diet. He doesn't drink he doesn't eat any sugar. He doesn't drink alcohol. He exercises. So he's pretty fit for almost being 70 years old. He does some pretty crazy stuff. When we're putting up the pallet racks and stuff, I was worried about him. He was climbing around three racks up and doing stuff he shouldn't have. But you know, you're not going to tell somebody not to do something that wants to do it. But anyway, we're proud of him. He's done really well, and he's hitting it head on, which is pretty miraculous. So we went to Oshkosh last year, and we ordered this airplane. I knew it was time for him. He had one when I was younger, and he sold it. But I told him that if he wanted it, and we'd build it together. Anyway, I kind of want to give you a backstory on everything. Okay, it took us 14 hours and 45 minutes to inventory everything. Now, we bought everything but the engine and the avionics. So, yeah, it took us, we started on, we got back on the 24th. So we started at 3 p.m. on the 25th. We got done at 8:40 p.m. So that's 5 hours and 40 minutes. Today, Friday the 26th, we started at 10:10 a.m. and we got done at 7:15 p.m. So 9 hours and 5 minutes, a total of 14 hours and 45 minutes.
Not only is it inventoried, it's all put up.
Yeah, it's all put up. So I think Rans did a pretty damn good job that
Packing it all together.
packing it, because how long it took us almost 15 hours to inventory it. What did it take them to put it together? A week.
Probably.
So hats off to Rans. They do a heck of a job on putting all this stuff together. I'll show you guys here in a second what it all looks like, buttoned up and put up. This is what the what is that called? What's inside there? The cage. Okay, so the cage where you sit is inside this box. We put it on rollers. We don't need the cage out yet, but basically we set it on rollers and we put everything. We attached everything in order on this.
You got the finishing kit, the fuselage kit, the wing kit, the tripe kit, the tundra wheel kit, the pitot kit, said fuselage, the tail kit, and the Titan 340 kit to put the engine in.
Cool. And then under our work table here, we've got a few miscellaneous things.
Like the windshield,
Wheels, tires, toolkit, which took us forever to find because it wasn't labeled. And we have an empty box here. And basically we used 2 9-foot pallet racks. And what do we have up there, Dad? The wing kit?
Wing kit, tail kit, the fuselage kit, the finishing kit, and the Titan X340 kit is all stored up there.
So basically we've got a 11-foot pallet rack by 4, a 9-foot by 4, a 9-foot by 4. We didn't stack it very high. We can find it later. We stapled everything here to the box that it comes with. We've got 12 feet of stuff underneath our workbench. And then above my office over here, we put the wings, skins. You got about 12 foot by 5 foot of area. So that lets you know about what you need to put all this stuff. I mean, I'm sure you could stack it on a shelf, but you know, that's the area that we used. So yeah, I guess tomorrow we'll start putting it together.
Put the legs on it, put the wheels on it.
Cool. For watching our video today.
And if you liked it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell so you'll know when the next video comes out.
We're going to be putting them out probably once a week. So if you're subscribed, you'll be able to know when we put them out and watch them. Also, if you have any comments, just leave them in the comments below. We'll try to get to them. And until the next video, we'd sure do appreciate it. Thanks for watching Dad and Chad.